Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to the next episode of Timberborn. Here we are, starting off Cycle 9, and you can see we just finished a bad water event. We're getting close to this dam construction finishing up here. Just have... Oh, okay. We're getting close. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but we're making progress on it. We're definitely going to want to get this in place so that we don't lose these trees here. But we'll go ahead and get the game going. Oh, that's why. Okay. Looks like we're going to need to open that. And let the good water flow. Yes, no, maybe so. There we go. Here we go. Okay. That makes sense. So we need to add some more controls because all the water's like diverting over this way. So I guess we need to put a dam in up here probably so that it doesn't have the chance to flow that way. So we're probably going to want the only bummer of putting a separate district up here is that this is the only scrap metal we have. So we can bump that up to 0.5. And let's go ahead and open this guy up. Hopefully that doesn't contaminate a bunch of beavers. I was hoping that it would more flow this direction, but it's not really. That doesn't look like that's too fun to walk through. That doesn't say he's getting any contamination, so I guess that's a good sign. I would like to build a separate district where we have... I mean, this is a ton of scrap metal, so that's going to be fine for a long time. Looks like we're going to have to get a lot more science before we can do that, though. Let's see here. Is this a gathering flag? Yeah. We'll go ahead and enable that since we had the beaver available for it. Okay, so that's at 0.7. We can go ahead and drop or bring that one back up to 1. You're at 0.5. Okay. I guess having a district up here is going to be good because it's going to let us construct around there a lot more. We did get a contaminated beaver again. What is the minimum needed for this? 40 gears. Okay, so we got a ways to go on that. If that is the first thing. I guess it'd be 50 gears because we got to get a tapper shack first. It's interesting, the water's flowing around in a circle here. Okay, so we have a beaver with some broken teeth, so we need to get a tooth grindstone going. So I think we can throw it anywhere here, really. Maybe we'll put it down here. So now we can... Beaver can fix their teeth. Sharpen them up, make them as good as new. That's exactly how that works. I think we should have waited on one of these. Now we're going to have to do that. And that. Which should be fine, because then they can walk up top here and run along the top of the dam. I think what we'll do is I like to put the district crossing as close to the edge of a green line as possible. So at this point it's kind of a greenish yellow. So I don't know that I want to put it much further than this. So we'll go ahead and put that in there. And then we can take the path coming out the back, tear out these paths down here on the bottom side. And do we want to put... I think we'll make a walking path over top. Like so. Then we can come over here and put a new district in. Where exactly? We probably want it closer to the metal side of things, because that's kind of going to be one of the main focal points for us. So maybe we put it in right there, which will be fine, because then we can connect to the existing pathway in a second. So then we're going to need some extra storage up here. We're going to want a large pile for planks. We're going to need housing. So we're going to need storage for some food. So let's go ahead and put the food storage. We'll drop it there. Put 2 of those down, then we'll put in... Oh, warehouses. I want housing. There we go. Then we can put in a couple of triple lodges there and there. Then we will throw in... Let's see. We can probably just get away with a single staircase there. We'll do that there like that. And this guy's going to have to get pulled. And then at the next 100 science, we will unlock the builder's hut, because we got so much construction going on. There we go. Let's see. We probably... I think we're making decent progress down on this side. Maybe just by splitting the district up, we'll be fine. I think now is the time to split the district. And so now we are going to migrate. We'll call this let's rename this to North Metal, so we can keep track of which one's which easier. And we're gonna want a minimum. Oh, that's cool. We can have a if we have any contaminated beavers, we can send them specifically. Let's get a minimum of, what does 1 lodge hold? 9. Let's just start with a minimum of 5. So then we can come up here to District 1. Oh. There should be 5 beavers who now work over here. Yeah, so we got to connect these to the paths there. So now these beavers are working on this pathway over here. I think these ones are going to take advantage of windmills. Oh, we're also going to need a forester. Let's grab a forester, and we can throw him in there. And then we'll do a double line of birch, say a triple line of pine, and then a bunch of oak. And we'll even throw some in on this side too. Make this a big oak section. And we're going to need a farmhouse. Do we have the aquatic one? Not yet. That'll be the next thing we unlock. Let's make this stuff super high priority. And you will store carrots. Okay, we can fix the pathing up here now. They ripped that tree out. Oh, we're also... I'm forgetting everything. Let's throw a... Oh, that's unfortunate. I misplanned that. We can throw in a couple of platforms. Guess we're gonna need not these ones. Get the water pump and flip it. There we go. And make sure that's connected up with the path. Okay, yeah. Because we don't have this bridge done yet, and there's trees here, so we can't path along this area, we are going to need to temporarily migrate population back away from this district so they don't starve. Because, you know, that would be bad. So we'll send everyone back to the other district, and they should not starve, which would be beneficial for everyone involved. We should have lots of planks. Why are we not? Oh, it's too far. Okay, I think we delete that for just a second, and then we delete that and hook the paths in there. So then that, yeah, now that can reach. We still have 6 days before we run out of water, or before our drought is done. Man, are we gonna need to throw a pump in, like over here? It's super far away. Don't really know what other option we have. I do think we are going to throw a builder's hut in over here. Because we got lots of little tearing out projects and whatnot to do. And there goes that water. And there goes that water. Oh boy. Well, moment of truth, I guess. I don't know that it would do any good to slow down pumping. We could always throw a temporary... let's pause these guys. We can throw in a... yeah, it would be temporary because this is going to fill up with water. But we can throw a pump in here. And make this building high priority. Get up to the path. And then we can tell our haulers to prioritize that building. Okay, so we have this bridge built up again, so now we can put the district crossing. We can get the pathways demolished there. And, well, I guess we should actually demolish it in the middle. So that way we have access to the water on both sides. District crossing place there and reconnect the paths there and there. And we will put our minimum at 5 again. And we'll make those, all 4 of them. Okay, so there goes that water. So we do have some water getting produced here. Their productivity is low. I guess, but we can... I almost hate to do it, but we could throw a small tank in right next to it and mark that as a supply for water, and then have these ones set to obtain water. And have our haulers have 2 more positions. And this is also a high priority build, so we can This lets us import and export from one district to the next. And there goes that water. So we have 50 water for 3 days. Oh boy, 20 water. Yeah. This might be the end. I think this might be the end. Okay. That would be unfortunate. Let's see. Let's get 2 and 2, and then drop you down a couple. And then you can set the distribution so you have basically 3 settings. You can always import all if needed, and then like you can say, okay, we don't want you to export. Say like we don't want you to export all of your metals, so we want you to make sure you have at least 20% of your metal storage, or 20% of your food. And then it's always import if needed on everything else. So that should be fine there. So now we're kind of just okay, unconnected. But yeah, that's because we gotta get these stairs put in, which is actually pretty important because that'll let these beavers sleep up here. Yeah, I think that'll be a fine work water well there. I'm gonna put this one there and then put a big one there when we unlock it. Do we have enough gears? We almost have 20 gears. Almost enough. That's going to be important for water. Although, maybe it's not because we don't have any water anywhere. So we're going to want to put a double floodgate control there. Are we going to want more than one? It's a lot of planks. We got lots of planks. Yeah, we'll go ahead and throw 2 double floodgates in. I don't think we need anything there technically, but we'll go ahead and throw it in there. We'll do that, and then I guess we just tear this staircase out here. Yeah, that's fine. So in this stuff, is this all reconnected? It is, and then we can also put a staircase down over there. Hey, there's the water. Now we see if we can pump up enough to... Oh, shoot. I didn't want to destroy this staircase. Oopsie. Okay, get that one. High priority. Is this where all of our planks are? And it appears so. Okay, what is your settings at? Import if needed. And I want to make sure you have at least 15%, 25%. Hopefully that doesn't mess us up too badly, but make sure that everyone always has something. And why are we not getting any timber over here? I guess we may have to throw in a path. Which you're going to want to do anyway, let's be honest. And we'll throw in a lumberjack flag up here. And we will pause this one. No, I said pause, not demolish. I know I clicked the wrong thing, but leave me alone. It's interesting that we are flooding this side. Maybe if we don't sink and we pull one up, that'll stop this from flooding. Might have to throw some levees in here. Let's go ahead and tell them to not plant sunflowers there. So I'd rather it flood on this side than come around over here. I'll wait to tell them to build that until we actually get all of our levees built up. Oh, yes. We gotta keep telling them to cut. Cut, cut, cut. Let's make sure that you guys don't export all of your wood. Okay, this is saying import blocked by lack of storage and workplace demand in this district. We have storage. Maybe just accept good. There we go. That was the problem. Hey, there's a drought, and that's going to be like 1,000,000 years, isn't it? Probably. Oh, this is not going to be good. We haven't even filled up our water storage yet. I think we probably are going to want to go ahead and grab the medium. Oh, we need to get a grill set up for the chestnuts. Is there a way to check if we have storage for the grilled chestnuts? Guess we come here. No, we don't. Okay, well, link that to grilled chestnut storage. Oh, did we lose a whole bunch to thirst? We did. Well, less beavers to drink, I guess, but also means we have 18 open jobs. Looks like we're getting ready to finally build this pump there. This one might as well bring up to a full stop. So we're gonna have to block. I'm just realizing something here. We're gonna have to make sure that incoming water can actually get in, which means this whole double system may not even work, because this is a 0.7, so water is going to flow here over this when this is a 1, let alone higher. So in order to get water into here, we would need a fluid dump. So we'd have to dump water into our big reservoir that we had to pump. So this is basically just like a giant water tank is how it would be acting. So otherwise we're going to have to put dams all the way along the rivers all the way up, which we are a long way off from doing. Oh, that's a problem. That's a big problem. I have invested a lot of resources in something that is not going to pay off. Oh boy. Good job, me. Okay. Well, with that revelation, this may be a lot more important of a district than we initially realized, as we may have to just add some barriers along here. Which, the nice thing is, we have a bad water dump here we can send. Next question is, do we just tear all this down? I mean, we can leave the floodgates, but... well, maybe we'll figure something out to do with it, so I guess we'll leave it, but... That's a miscalculation of the highest proportion. But yeah, I guess with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. I hope that you have a great day, and you remember to keep smiling.